flying burritos, Pokemon sex, Jesus twerking. I'm talking about the imagination. It can cure your depression naturally. Depression occurs in your mind. Guess what else is in your mind? You are in your mind. You own your mind. I used to tell myself, just hit your body. Punch yourself in the face. I used to do shit like that. Try to command this body to quit being depressed. I used to tell myself, just write a gratitude journal. Happiness is something you learn to become. It's just we've lost our childlike essence. Do you realize how depressing some of our childhoods were? Do you realize how suicide never occurred to us until something extremely terrible happened? And now you're depressed because your girlfriend is annoying. You're depressed because you don't make enough money. You're kind of poor. You're depressed because you're 30 years old and you're not married and you don't have a family yet. You're depressed because your job is stressful when you can just do a career change, get some more education. All these simple things got us millennials depressed, stressed, and suiciding. Let me tell you, when I was a kid, my parents my parents argued. My mom was abused by my daddy. They got divorced. Well, I lived with my grandmother. We lived in poverty. My brother was a dick. But when we would get down and dirty with them little toys, when we would sit down and play bears, as we would say, it was like nothing else existed. I should have been suicidal. If I had the same mentality my adult self had as a kid, I would have been running away from home. Probably been kidnapped and sold into sex slavery somewhere by now. But my will to live was strong because I had my imagination. Don't lose that. Don't lose that childlike spark, that childlike charm that your imagination possesses. Besides, you think this shit just play, like, oh, I'm just gonna imagine rainbows and sunshine and flowers and snickerdoodles. Yes. Do you realize the alarming rates and instances of dementia, aphasia, Alzheimer's? These actors and actresses getting dementia and shit from doing drugs, from overworking themselves. You have a privilege being a nobody, being a regular person. Using your imagination is just like reading. Using your imagination is like physical activity. Using your imagination is like brushing your teeth. Using your imagination is like washing your ass. Using your imagination is like going to work. It's a necessity. You got to get in tune with your inner child again until it feels natural. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me reiterate that. Think about it. The only friends are your siblings. Your parents got a divorce. You're living in poverty. You experienced a death in the family. Your brother's a dick. You've been molested. And you say that's foolish anyway. You're just a stupid kid. You should have left. No. I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And the reason that you're here is to be here. You're here to be here. And that's it. See, you have the cynicism on a scale of an astrophysicist. You have the self-absorption on the magnitude of a theologian, of an archaeologist, of a paleontologist, of an actress, of a rap mogul. You're not an adult. You're not a genius because you're cynical, because you're pessimistic, because you're a realist. You're not Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're not Beyonce. You can be. And I guarantee you they have that childlike innocence. Somewhere inside they retreat to that place. And that's their magic that they have. And that's how they make that magic happen. That's how they make their career happen. That's how they keep their career. You think it's smart. You think it's grown up. You think it's mature to be sad because you divorced your wife, or your wife divorced you, or your husband divorced you. You think it's mature to just feel into your negative emotions, to journal about them. Fuck them negative emotions. Fuck them. That's negative conditioning from some charlatans who don't know anything about life, just sold their soul to the devil. I don't know if they did or not, but I'm just figuratively speaking, just sold their soul to the devil for riches, fame, and notoriety, and to program people with their shitty thinking that they just made up and plagiarized off somebody else's probably chicken scratch, just leftover concepts they had that they once used. You know, don't play in recycled garbage. Use that imagination. Imagine flying burritos. Watch Pokemon mate. Smell Jesus' butt as he twerks. Who cares? Have fun. Be a kid. Get you some toys. Get you a doll. Find a playmate. Fantasize about anything. Your imagination goes into infinity and beyond. Your imagination goes to infinity. You can think of anything. You can think of waterfalls with no riverbed. You can think of clouds on the ground. You can think of houses on mountains. You can think of colors that don't exist by blending them. Play with crayons and stuff. Make new colors. Brownish blue. Yellowish pink. Anything. Don't give up on yourself. Love yourself. And have a good day.